16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
The exclusive franchisee of Cochin Kala Bhavan in Bahrain, with over a decade of existence in Bahrain. Exclusive online regular classes have started for classical dances, music vocal, instrumental music, cinematic dance, Kathak, Zumba body fitness, karate and yoga, drawing, arts and craft, children's theatre. For more information, please call 3909-6845, 3909-4806, 3885-2397, or visit www.bahrainmediacity.com. Since 2006, Magnum Imprint have been offering high standards of quality with our professional team that delivers all your advertising and promotional requirements efficiently and promptly. For more details, please contact 3988-7088 or 3385-6330 or 3354-2530.
One of the women pioneers in occupational health medicine in the region, hailing from Bahrain's renowned Al Shehab family from Diraz, an appointed member of the country's prestigious Capital Trustees Board, Dr. Maha Al Shehab, a woman who is active in all aspects of Bahrain's progress towards its futuristic vision. Dr. Al Shehab is an esteemed member at the Capital Municipal Council, a body which constitutes of hand-picked professionals by His Majesty King Hamad to serve the people of Bahrain. During her tenure on the board, living true to the expectations of the leadership, Dr. Al Shehab is committed and dedicated in assisting her people in the capital governorate and beyond. An advocate of clean, safe and good-looking Bahrain, Dr. Al Shehab's remarks always reflect her ardent desire for the best to be done for her country and its people. Dr. Al Shehab is also a board member of the Bahrain Health and Safety Society, as well as the Bahrain Health and Safety Council. She's a prompt promoter of safety at workplace and occupational wellness amongst workers, making her closer to the expatriate community in the kingdom. Educated in Cairo, Dr. Al Shehab, who lives in Manama, is a board member of Bahrain Institute of Political Development as well as that of Bahrain Sports for All Federation. An eloquent speaker, patient listener, and action-oriented professional, the family woman with all her gentleness is ever so passionate about human welfare. She believes in being grateful to everything in life. Ask her about her thoughts and she would quote Rumi, "Wear gratitude like a cloak and it will feed every corner of your life." Joining us this evening on Success Statements from BMC Global Live, a show which features people who make a difference. It is Capital Trustees Board, Dr. Maha Al Shehab.
A woman who believes in gratitude, a medical doctor committed to public service. Tonight with me on Success Statements from BMC Global Live, a show which features people who make a difference. It is Capital Municipal Council Board Member, Dr. Maha Al Shehab. Good evening, Dr. Maha. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, dear. Thank you so much. I'm so happy and honored to be with you and this show.
It's the feeling is mutual, Doctor. Thank you so much. It's indeed an honor to be seated with you on this platform on a simple evening chat, so that our audience would get to know more about the vibrant personality that you are. And to begin with, you are an appointed member on the prestigious Capital Trustees Board. You're a medical doctor and you wear quite a few other hats as well in terms of public engagements. How do you summarize your success in a nutshell? What brought you here? How do you look at it?
Well, this is a very good question. When I look at it, it's like a journey, and this journey has been filled with so many things. I believe that the desire, the burning desire actually to success was there since my childhood. I always wanted to be special. I always wanted to achieve more. And I believe that setting goals and write them down, I'm sorry, and being focused to what really I want and working hard, so hard. I'm sorry.
You need some water?
Yes, please, I'm sorry.
Okay, Doctor.
So back to what we have said, I believe that I've been always focused on what I'm doing, working so hard, because there is no shortcut to success.
Yes.
And being persistent for all what I'm doing, and whenever I have a task, I believe I give it my best at that time, and stay resilient all the time, no matter happened. Because you know, life full of failures. obstacles and so many things. It's never smooth for anybody.
Yes, yes.
So just being resilient, focused, and working hard, and being so much passionate of what I'm doing. Everything I'm doing it with a great passion, I believe.
Right, that's a great answer. Yes, as you said, there is no shortcut for success.
Absolutely.
And hard work pays it. And great to have you in this position. As I said in the beginning, Capital Trustees Board or the Capital Municipal Council is prestigious in itself because unlike the other three councils, it is an elected council.
Yeah.
And it comprises of professionals handpicked by His Majesty. So that is not just a position, I'm sure it brings a whole lot of responsibility. It is such a big responsibility that is assigned to you. Tell us more about your role on board the Capital Municipal Council and the council as such.
Well, it was a turning point, and it's the biggest ever change happened to my life. And I was so much honored to get appointed by His Majesty the King. And as you said, we are not like others, but we were elected indirectly by our NGOs. So
Okay.
we are all board member and NGOs. So we've been elected indirectly. And since
So you mean to say all the members on board are from one or the
they
other?
are coming from some boards, some other NGOs boards. So
Right.
they've been also elected
Out
by
there with the
people
public,
exactly,
yes.
exactly
Okay,
out
okay.
in public. So and it was a great challenge, and frankly speaking, I just decided to do everything to be really well deserved to this appointment by His Majesty the King, especially that the roles and specialities and responsibilities of the municipalities are so much wide. And you know, it's affecting the daily life of
Yes.
all of us.
Yes.
From, for example, establishing the parks, developing the parks, beautification of the street, establishing and maintaining and developing the markets, the slaughterhouses, the landfills, the waste collection, the recycling, and being that much updated with the recent scientific and economic methods to do that. And of course, working with the other components of the authorities, putting some regulations for the street vendors, for example, you know, the regulations for the license for the building, the demolishing, and everything. It's huge.
Yes.
It's huge, and we have to work together and collaborate with all other authorities in order to increase and to keep the quality of life as the people here in Bahrain expected and as they really deserve. So, and I'm glad also I'm a chairperson for the Public Relation Committee, and I'm a member for other committees in the council. And of course, the time filled with so many activities, meetings, and trying to solve and help people really to at the end of the day to be happy and to be satisfied with the services provided to them.
Right. So actually, councillors, they touch the nerve, the public nerve, you know. As you said, it's vast.
Yeah.
It's an array of things that people can contact you for very many things. If from a burst pipe to a
Yes.
problem with their fence and wall, I know the topics that we discuss on a
Yeah.
daily basis. It is vast.
Complaining
isn't
of
it?
mosquitoes,
Yes.
complaining of yes, so many things.
And it differs from one place to the other. And I think it's not restricted to the capital. People see you as people's person,
Yes.
isn't it? And you have always been there, like as part of Bahrain Health and Health
And Safety Society, yep.
You were with the people. How satisfying is this involvement with public service? How do you look at it? Not
this is-
always it is roses, isn't it? You get a lot of blame.
Yeah, it's not always roses. And believe me, when I feel to help anyone, I feel sorry. I feel so sorry, and I feel sad, because that's what really gives my life a big meaning. I mean, being there for people, trying to help them. We all need each other. I might need your advice, your smile, a wisdom of someone, some help and some hand from others. So we all in need to each other. Being there, it's really a pleasure. It's a great pleasure to being able to help people, to assess them in the society, and the medical field, and health and safety, and the council, and the road, and anywhere. So I feel this is the real meaning of my life. It's a great pleasure, and I hope this is the legacy I wish I can leave. That I want the people to remember a smile, a good response, a hand had been given to them, and helping them when they needed it. And of course, I'm in need to everyone, to their presence around me. Being involved with groups and knowing new people, it's amazing. I love it. I see myself, and I feel myself in those places.
Especially a country and population like Bahrain,
Yeah.
which is very small and close-knit.
Yes.
And we as expatriates, we're also
Don't
part
you
of
feel
it.
happy when you go everywhere in
Yes.
Bahrain, and you see
know,
the people
yeah.
recognizing you, and recognizing everybody knows everybody, and we are all related somehow.
Yes. Have you been involved in public service right from your younger days?
Yes.
Like social service? Was
Yes,
this there
yes,
with you?
yes, yes. I've been always there. I mean, during the school, I still remember I was engaged in all Ministry of Education activities, everything, drama, music, you name it, everything I was involved in it. And at early stage also, the being volunteer is a good thing from very early age. So I was there with so many societies and local societies, even within the area, involved in so many jobs, doing and helping them since very early age. I can't remember a stage of my life I didn't have any engagement with some social work. I've been always there.
Right. Yes, your face is familiar to everyone out there, and with that friendly smile of yours, you're always there. Help is right over there, and people know that. And that is Dr. Maha Al Shehab with us on Success Statements. Let's take a short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back, and tonight with me on Success Statements is Dr. Maha Al Shehab, Board Member, Capital Trustees Board. Doctor, you are one of the pioneers in the region in occupational health, a medical doctor, and right now you are totally into public service. Of course, it's no different from your profession, but then tell us like the development, like from how you started as a doctor and What led you to being outright fully into public service?
I believe that...
You were with the health ministry, right?
Yes, yes, yes. And I worked, first of all, I worked with ENT surgery, some specialty. And then I chose to continue my postgraduate in occupational health and safety. And at that time, I mean, even until today, I mean, there is no many people, so many ladies in that field.
Yeah,
so it was a challenge at that time. And I stayed with the Ministry
I'm curious, why did you opt that genre? Occupational health, you always think in terms of like men into it, isn't it? I'm not being discriminatory or racial here, but then.
It's very challenging because it's all about helping others. It's a preventive branch of medicine. So all the accidents and the diseases there can be totally prevented by applying all the necessary measures and have all the workers fully aware of all the hazards they are dealing with and teach them how to be protected, to protect themselves, to protect their colleagues, to be more productive and to avoid any accident or any, any unfortunate incidents happening in the workplace. So part of it, it's that you keep monitoring the health of the working people in different sectors, and each sector got their own group of disease and hazards and everything. So it begins by visiting the workplace, know more about what they are doing, have their medical registry, do their periodic medical examination, and the period, it's different from one job to another. Sometimes we used to do like every 6 months or annual periodic medical examination just to predict any changes happening to the health status of the worker and helping them to overcome any unfortunate, for example, like losing hearing, for example. This is irreversible damage. You can't cure it. Sensorineural hearing loss, I'm talking about. This is because of exposure to the noise, and you can see this in many jobs. So without protecting those people working in the noisy area, and of course we in Bahrain, we have very well developed legislations and regulations in terms of the workplace, and it's, I wouldn't stop talking about this if you allow me, but I chose it because first of all it's a challenging, secondly you can be a great help for others. Part of my personality is I like to lecture, so this specialty needs a good lecturer to be so close of the workers, giving them the information they want, helping them, and together with their chronic diseases they might be suffering from, and to enlighten them about what risks are there. So let's help each other, and you be protected and go back home safe after work.
Right. So you just started telling about your involvement in the beginning, like you were with the ENT, you said.
Yes, I was ENT. I worked as a surgeon at the ENT department, yes, for a few years, and then I decided to change.
Okay.
And I decided to change to, I would say, between two brackets, a unique place, unique specialty as well.
Right. And you know, whenever we interact, one thing which I always notice, we have had many conversations on various public issues, and what I have noticed is you always come to one conclusion: a cleaner, safer Bahrain, beautiful Bahrain.
Of course.
You always talk of the appearance, the image that the country projects to the world, and in terms of environment, pollution, beautification, etc., etc. Why this trait? It's very unique, as you said, you know, you choose unique things. Not very many people, somehow you conclude with these things. So what is your concept of beautiful Bahrain?
Because Bahrain is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
It is beautiful, and it's my heart. And if I want, or I always desire to myself to be my house, my place, myself to be shining and beautiful, Bahrain deserves more. Because in Bahrain, we have all the components for the best Bahrain ever in terms of the location, the location of Bahrain, the sea surrounding us, the people of Bahrain, the infrastructure of the roads, light, sewage system, electricity, telecommunications, education, everything. You just name it. We are ahead in so many things. Plus, I always believe that you always see the beauty of everything, and this reflects on people living in those areas. And at the same time, it's a habit. It's a habit. I mean, why we don't increase the greenery areas inside the houses, in the residential areas, and the public streets? Why not? Why not to keep the gardens and the parks and the public parks and everywhere and the markets so clean? First of all, it reflects the civilization of the people living in Bahrain. All of them, they want it. So sometimes when you have this like plus being hygienic, it's something that reflects on the health. That's why when I first joined the Capital Municipal Council, I had a dream at that time. I had a dream to see Kingdom of Bahrain's name on the map, on the world map of healthy cities. And I still remember at that time when we first met His Excellency Sheikh Hisham Al Khalifa. He was the governor of the capital governorate, and I had a talk with him about the healthy cities, this project from the WHO. And according to the WHO, it's the mayor who signed that agreement for enrollment of the cities in this program, the Healthy City programs, of course with the collaboration with Ministry of Health and the assistance of all other services, the Ministry of Housing, Education, Municipality, everybody. So I loved being in that team. It was a great journey, and we had 2 nominations. The first one was in 2018 by nominating Al Hasam as a healthy city, and the second one was in 2021 nominating the Manama as a healthy city. So as you see, we have everything in Bahrain, just need to be documented, just to be monitored, and with collaboration of everybody, Bahrain deserves a lot, and people can give more and more. So health and safety, as I told you, I always, wherever I go, I want to see people healthy, safe, hygienic, clean, everything is clear, and it reflects on the mental health. It keeps you in a good mood, it keeps you productive, it keeps you smiling, it keeps you away from an anxiety. You know, it makes you feel good, isn't it?
And you're also an ardent environmentalist, isn't it? You always advocate for the right protection for environment, which is a very important topic, and Bahrain is on the forefront to achieve those goals, the vision, the royal vision. Your comments, please.
It's the challenge facing everybody on this planet.
Yes.
We are all responsible to save our planet for us and for the coming generations. We are all responsible for the resources we are having now, and we might lack it in the future for the coming generations. So I always believe that the man-made pollution should not be there, or should be minimized at least, because there are so many factors. Some of the factors you have a say in it. You can do something. But I believe with the union and collaboration of everybody living on this planet, we can at least do our duty, saving this planet. We have many, I would say, habits or manners that at the end of the day, we are not harming only us. We are harming everybody. We are harming our children in the future and our grandchildren. So thinking about the environment, it's thinking about how responsible we are towards the place we are living in, and how much we are responsible towards the nature, how we are spoiling and renewing the nature we are living in unnecessarily most of the time. I know the advanced technology and the pollution and everything, we reach a state of lifestyle with the quality. It's a good quality, but on the other hand, we have the back draws, and we should be fully aware of it and try to minimize all those things that might, or it's indeed, it's destroying the planet. So, and Bahrain, mashallah, in this matter, from so many years, they have a clear environmental national strategy, and they are involved in the international collaboration in terms of so many projects. So it's there. Bahrain is always there.
Yes, and yes, all the visionary leadership is right out there with commitments, and the entire machinery is working towards a greener, safer Bahrain. Doctor, the occupational health sector that you chose automatically has brought you closer to the expat community in Bahrain.
Yeah.
Bahrain is home to a large population of expatriates, a working population. Tell us about your reflections on your interactions, because you said you have to visit workplaces, you have to understand them more, and the expats are mostly into that sector. Tell us more about it.
Well, in Bahrain, the coexistence and tolerance in Bahrain has been there from very ancient times. I mean, we grew up having expat neighbors, friends, business partners, and I mean, there was no barrier, if I may say, and that's why I feel like for example, the Indian, they are not far away from Bahrain society. In fact, so many Bahrainis, they are studied there, they lived there, they have even a life there. I have a cousin there. I have a second cousin, in fact, and my second cousin was there with his father was there. And now he is a very well famous designer for Bollywood, believe it or not. Originally, they are Bahrainis. So, I mean, we are in a strong historical relation with India, of course. Working with expat, it gives me a great responsibility, especially when there is a language barrier. You know, sometimes there is a language barrier. So I need to convey the message, and I have to make sure that the message is clear, and he has to understand exactly what I'm saying. That's why I always, at that time, I used to learn some of the words that I can communicate with them. And I believe with a smile, with some reassurance, people, they know if you are there for them or not, and they will accept you or not, you know, from both sides. So you can read their eyes and see the facial expression, and it's so obvious. And that's why we always say in the workplace, even the instruction should be written multilingual, not only Arabic, English, you know, Malayalam. There are some other languages that people, they might not understand, and some of them, they don't know how to read. So you have to make sure you have a third party with you to translate.
Interpret it,
Yes. And in my clinic, I have a good relation, and I always believe those are builders, because any effort in any job, at the end of the day, they are building with us. They are part of the society. They are. I don't feel them like strangers, or no, not at all, not at all. And every workplace, the workers are their assets. So without this workforce, without this assets, there is no productivity, and this will reflect on the economy at the end, of course. So I raise up the hand for all the workers, and that's why I feel happy when I visit so many countries and I get to know people from different countries working in the same field and working with the same passion, because this job, without passion, you cannot give much.
You just said that you picked up some bits and pieces of the language. Which language did you learn?
No, don't test me here, Raj, because I feel shy. Long time I'm not practicing. Although my brothers, they went to Indian school and they even write. Yeah, but me myself, like, what's wrong with you? Please have a seat. What's wrong with you? And some of the symptoms, I used to know them. Like I would say, I think Bukhar is the fever. Beto, like, sit down. Some of the words, I don't want to say something wrong. Nice, yeah. I don't want to say something wrong.
You touched upon a very relevant topic. Recently, there was a research published by one bright young medical student at the RCSI on the language barriers and how difficult it is for the doctors to communicate. And you put it across very beautifully. It's nice to know at least some languages to deal with these workers.
And it's easy, and believe it or not, it's the language. It's so many things that you can do, even showing pictures. This is if it's not possible to bring a third party to translate, because I believe some of their colleagues, some of them, they will know some English. So without that, it's important for any communication. Any communication, we should not have lack of communication whatsoever. While doing the job, while greeting others, even if you don't know the language, just raise your hand and he will know that you are saying salam and you're just greeting them.
That's the very beautiful Dr. Maha Al Shehab with us this evening on success statements. On that note, let's take a short break. Welcome back to Success Statements from BMC Global Live, and with me this evening is Dr. Maha Al Shehab. Doctor, I don't want to ask this question because there's no difference between man and woman. We do everything both. But still, I would want to know, you are a busy person. You have a family and you're on the move always. You hold such an important position. How do you look at yourself as a woman, managing all this, tackling all this? This is a common cliche question, I'm sure, but still I would love to hear that answer from you.
I believe only women can do that.
Okay.
Don't you agree with me?
I do.
I believe only women can do that. If you are such a dreamer and you are a hard worker and you want to be an achiever and you want to be a successful person and you want to be a role model for your children and you want to be a productive citizen and you want to serve your country and you want to be so many things. So at the end of the day, it's me who chose to do all these things. Then I have to, I can't complain. I mean, it's hard, it's so hard, especially when the children, they were so young with their schools, raising them up, the schools and everything. But it's tired, but I can't recall a minute that I regret being in any part or doing any work. I've been always working. I've never taken a break. I didn't take a break at any stage. So now you made me remember that. So it's all about how to organize the time. I'm a very organized person and I have like a routine in my life to take care of the children, the house, the needs, the work, and reading and writing and everything. So I have to be very much organized. Plus, I do some, I have a social engagement, but not so much because I don't have so much time to be.
You maintain the balance.
Yes. I do the necessary ones, of course. But apart from that, I'm always at my home or at my work. It's either working or there for the children. And this is their investment in life. I want to be who I am and I want to give more, and I feel still I have a lot to give, inshallah. So only women can do that. Because women, as we said earlier, I do everything with love, with passion. I don't feel myself tired, exhausted, and while I'm doing this, and no, do everything with love. And I'm so much grateful for everything Allah gave me in this life, including anything. Everything was really, I say alhamdulillah for everything, for those difficult times, for those good times. It's a journey. The life is a journey, so we have to enjoy and really look carefully for every moment and try to live as it is, as it comes. So I'm sure all the women, that's why when I started saying only women can do this, nowadays, mashallah, you can see. You see yourself. You see, you are a journalist, you have so many things to do, and so many women in Bahrain and the world now, everybody is trying to build up a happy family, happy children, and together to serve their communities, to serve their countries, to help as much as they can, and to feel satisfied with getting enough education, working in so many different positions and jobs, and being there. Because without women with the men, no sustainability will be achieved, no matter what. And we are all aiming for the sustainability, isn't it?
Yes.
So, in everything, no life without being together, helping each other.
That was a loaded answer for a very straightforward, usual, casual question. Yes, a whole lot of things that you summarized, of which what touched me most, which you repeatedly said, is about gratitude.
Yes.
And I agree with you 100%. I think being grateful is the best grace that you can adorn yourself with. Yes. On that note, tell us about your family, please.
Well, I'm a
sure
mother.
it's such a blessed family to be having such a wonderful woman in the family.
Thank you so much. I mean, in my family, I'm the youngest among my brothers and sisters.
Okay.
And my small family, I'm a mother for a beautiful daughter and a handsome, I will call him now, son, of course. And they are everything in my life.
Okay. So you're basically from Diraz. The family is from Diraz, but you were brought up in Manama and now
Yeah.
you live in Sif, right?
Yeah, the origin of Al Shehab family, we are from a Diraz village, but not only me who was born there. I mean, since my grandfathers, they came because they have some business in the capital at that time. So they moved to Manama, and we were born and raised up there in Manama, particularly in Makharga.
Okay, okay. Before we close, I just want to hear from you. You said you're a very organized person. But is there anything specific that you love to do, your passion? Do you have a specific hobby before we go into your wrapping comments, please?
Yeah, I love reading.
Okay.
And without reading, I don't feel I'm fulfilled without reading. So reading, playing piano,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
writing, and recently painting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the COVID
Yes.
discovery?
Yeah. The added,
pandemic,
yeah, the
yes.
added one was the painting during the COVID, and yeah, mostly the reading and playing piano and writing.
It's nice to know more about you, Doctor, other than the Dr. Maha that we see outside, active in the park, in the garden, in the market, and everywhere, toiling in the sun with the people. It's nice to see the lighter side of you, the family side of you. Thank you so much for taking your time. We at the BMC are proud to have you. Can I have your final remarks for us, please?
Let me please, I would like to thank you personally for giving me this opportunity to be with you tonight. And I sincerely thank the BMC for their kind invitation for me. And I wish I was like a light guest to the audience. And life is too short, so let's all be kind, lover, and helping each other.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Thank you so much.
A woman so unique, one who enjoys feeling the pulse of people. That was the very beautiful and vibrant Dr. Maha Al Shehab, Municipal Council board member, with us this evening on Success Statements. Until we meet next week with yet another guest, this is Raji Unnikrishnan signing off. Good night.
The exclusive franchisee of Cochin Kala Bhavan in Bahrain. With over a decade of existence in Bahrain, exclusive online regular classes have started for classical dances, music vocal, instrumental music, cinematic dance, Kathak, Zumba body fitness, karate and yoga, drawing, arts and craft, children's theatre. For more information, please call 3909 6845 3909 4806 3885 2397 or visit www.bahrainmediacity.com. Since 2006, Magnum Imprint have been offering high standards of quality with our professional team that delivers all your advertising and promotional requirements efficiently and promptly. For more details, please contact 39887088 or 33856330 or 33542530.